Welcome back to Stellaris, the Kingdom of Sol, Episode 3. I am playing through as a benevolent empire that I created here on Earth, using Earth as the template and the royal family as our leaders. So our benevolent leaders, of course. So before I get started, if anybody likes, subscribes, and puts a comment down below of what you would like to be, I will put you in the next couple of episodes as a either a science officer, general, admiral, or explorer of any sort. So you just let me know what you would like to be. I will be renaming those as I assign new ones. And then I'll go through the list and assign new ones. If I don't get to you on this one, I will do it in a future playthrough. So I really do appreciate any likes, subscribes, and I'll go ahead and get started. So here on the live screen, you can see we've got a little pocket that we're exploring here. Kind of expanding. Got a couple of systems, got a little bit of unemployment on Earth I got to deal with. There are 3 AI empires out here and a fallen empire, and I do not know where they are. I'm surprised I haven't come across anything yet as far as empires go, like even primitives, because I do have primitives on this playthrough set to 3 times, so I should be running into quite a bit of primitives, at least maybe here soon. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom back in here, kind of get started. So I'm playing with all of the available DLC, and I am enjoying playing with the Ancient Relics, Megacorp, and all those DLCs, Distant Stars, Apocalypse. I haven't actually played since before Apocalypse, so I'm still learning. So if I'm doing something that looks a little funny or I'm thinking to myself, that is why. I've got to kind of relearn the controls a little bit. Like the pop system has completely changed. I think I'm going to go ahead and take this as my next system, though, because I do want to do the archaeological site. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and unpause it here. Start doing that. So let's see if I've got enough influence to do so. I need 44 influence, so I'm pretty close. Pretty close. I've got another science ship, and I need to assign someone to come and explore. So I'm going to go ahead and recruit a scientist. Anomaly discovery chance. I do like that. So we're gonna go ahead and assign you. You're gonna start serving some of these systems.
Anomaly found.
Go ahead and research that, and
System
it looks like we found
complete.
another archaeological site. So orbital telemetry shows a massive impact crater on the surface of Sirius 4. Was not caused by a meteorite strike, as the crater is surprisingly deep in proportion to its diameter. In fact, the actual depth cannot yet be determined, as the shaft is choked by rock debris and part of the way down, blocking any other orbital scans. It appears that a conventional excavation is the only way to find out what lies below. So that is definitely something we are going to be doing, like, right now. So, let's go ahead. This is in Sirius. Yep, so we're going to go ahead and build one of my other construction ships. Actually, you are going to go ahead and we're going to build Sirius out first because it's more close to home. Makes more sense. So I'm going to go ahead and build a starbase outpost in Sirius.
Research complete.
Research complete. Okay, some kind of burrowing silicone-based life forms inhabit a vast network of tunnels beneath the barren surface of Evi-Illa, Evi 2A. At best, as we can tell, the creatures feed off rocks, and there is evidence to suggest that that they possess rudimentary form of intelligence. Their tunneling efforts have shuffled large amounts of valuable minerals to the surface, so that we will gain 3 in mining ability. And our hydroponic farming is done, so we can do eco-stimulation, farming subsidies plus 20. I think that is what I'll do, is continue to do some farming, because food late game can become hard to come by, or at least it used to be. We established a colony in New Terra in the Alpha Centauri system, so New Terra is up and running. Planetary, I want you...
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and research that. I'm going to go ahead and make an agricultural district. I do want to go ahead and build agriculture. I think that it makes the most sense for us as a group, for you to be one of our food. Sirius, maybe not. Sirius. Ooh, Sirius is a huge world, so Sirius is going to become... While conducting the survey, the Goddard detected the remains of an automated shipyard in orbit. It is at least 1,000 years old and seems to have been subjected to a heavy missile barrage, but one of its manufacturing bays is still working condition. Science Officer Crane is confident that the power can be restored to the shipyard, but it would be a significant project.
Situation log updated.
Go ahead and choose the final here of that, and then I'm going to choose the Ascension perks.
List shows the Ascension.
Okay, I know what Ascension perks do, but I got to figure out which ones I want to do. Imperial Prerogative, Shared Destiny, Colossus Project. So as we continue to go, some of the new ones, we'll be able to create an Arcology, Galactic Wonders, Master Builders. Okay. So as we continue, Interstellar Dominion, the stars beckon, and we may follow. So star-based influence cost -20, claim influence cost -20. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Interstellar Dominion. We should become an interstellar species, so that's what we're doing.
System survey complete.
Okay, so you're still going. The Fahrenheit.
Construction complete.
Is going to go back to excavate the site as soon as that is done.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Go ahead and excavate that. You can go ahead and build research there. Okay, so we've got... get some research going. I will do
Anomaly
energy
found.
credits. Go ahead and research that. Oh, got some more
Construction
research.
complete.
Robot assembly plants. I'm gonna go ahead and let's do afterburners for now. It says Science Officer Crane notes that many of the contraptions are highly complex creations that we can learn from, and that to the builder is alien eyes. This might have been a cutting-edge sensor or even a gigantic art installation. Regardless, to us humans, it looks mostly like a place where you would take your young and let them amuse themselves. So it does look like an abandoned amusement park. So this is an existing one that has been in the game for a while. You do find...
Anomaly found.
Go ahead and research it. I like the anomalies. I'm going to start expanding in this direction because there seems to be some good resources that way. I need energy credits, and I need energy
System
credits
survey
now.
complete.
So that is the next step. Yeah, we're going to build a starbase there for those energy credits. There's 6 of them. The shoulders of a giant. It appears that the asteroid WRP-109D and the surrounding debris originate from a former planet. Deep within the center of the asteroid, we can find traces of extremely valuable alloys. There are also hints of bacterial life that has now died in the vacuum of space. This shows us that the celestial body once bore the promise of life. All right, that is amazing. On the shoulders of a giant. It looks like, Ryan, you are now skill level 5. You have leveled up.
Anomaly found.
Congratulations.
Research complete.
Interesting. So we've got the farming, new research. All right. Tyler, it looks like you. What level are you? You are level 3. We'll do food processing ability. So we gotta make New Terra just this giant, beautiful farmland. So looks like Earth though has dealt with some of the unemployment, and we are doing pretty good. population. We have 19 workers,
System survey complete.
specialists, and rulers. So it is stratified, declining. There is currently no species
Construction
on this
complete.
planet. Construction complete. Go ahead and build mining stations. Alright, anything that I build next though on Earth
System survey complete.
is going to be something that does energy. I'm gonna replace it with,
Anomaly found.
what does it produce? I'm gonna research the anomaly. I need something that produces energy.
Research complete.
Utility. Mummified pilot. The mummified remains of a single individual belonging to a previously unknown mammalian species have been found drifting higher orbit. The being is dressed in what appears to be a flight suit complete with a helmet. It may be a fighter pilot that ejected in some ancient battle only to be forgotten and left behind. Our study of the corpses provided some interesting data. A tragic tale. We've also finished some research, so we'll go ahead. Basic combat roles. Yeah, we'll do the fusion reactor because it does take more. Alright, so I've got some
Construction
more energy.
complete. System survey complete.
Oh, on Earth, I was going to replace one of these with. Can I now do energy grid? Ooh, archaeological site. Okay, it says clearing away the rubble is painstaking and risky. Business workers
Research complete.
and equipment have to be hoisted down hundreds of meters to the dig site, and excavated rubble has to be lifted out. There have been numerous casualties and accidents while working in these trying conditions, but progress is being made, and every day we venture deeper. The walls of the crater are worn and cracked by time, but they plunged unerringly straight down into the planet's core. We can still only speculate how deep it goes, as something in the depths is garbling all of our sensor readings. Go ahead and keep digging. Minor artifacts found. You are less rollout comp fire less. So just 14 or greater. Alright, looks like we finished some technology. Afterburners are done. ZACYJABU refineries. 10% output. That'll be good for. Okay, so this actually seems to be a pretty rich system. Why aren't you going? Actually. I know through nebulas, they're supposed to block outside sensors and being able to see into their systems. Oops. I used to slow down your FTL travel inside nebulas. Alright, our archaeologists working on Sirius 4 have reached highly unstable section of the ruins. Unfortunately, Fortunately, Yunishimizu managed to devise an unorthodox and brilliant way of providing structural support with a complex array of directed energy fields. We can now safely access new areas of the ruins. That was close. Adds 3 clues. Alright, so we got some new clues. Continue your research. I'm surprised we haven't come across any primitives at all. A science ship. Okay, you're gonna come. I want these systems to be surveyed. You're close to home.
Anomaly found.
Go ahead and research that. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and build a colony ship. Corpus class.
Research complete.
The excavation has hit delays as the dig site becomes increasingly toxic the deeper we go. Parts of the shaft are dangerously irradiated, probably by the catastrophic event that dug out the crater in the first place. The need for protective countermeasures and decontaminations apparatus is slowing progress on the work. Keep digging. Okay, so there's a chance somebody's going to die, but who knows? The very geologist structure is indeed in flux, driven by what Science Officer Ryan Crane assumes to us is a tectonic process. As fascinating as it is Stellaris, what is of more interest to the Kingdom of Sol is that we may be able to strategically halt the planet's ceaseless, chaotic self-transformation. In a short, near-instant stabilization of the planet into something slightly, if not entirely, more habitable is theoretically possible. Ryan Crane estimates an additional 200 energy credits will be needed to power a thorough mapping of the planetary activity and determine the volatility of what Science Officer has termed a surgical terraforming strike. Actual terraforming lies beyond our grasp at present, so this is an exciting opportunity. Adds the grimacing modifier. Just study its natural process, or we can spend energy credits in an attempt to stabilize it. There's a 50% chance of success, so let's try it. Crane reports that can indeed be terraformed. A narrow window of opportunity is expected to open shortly as the planet enters a particularly unstable phase of its cycle. Lasting a couple of months, Ryan Crane believes that explosive charge delved over the planet's crust and strategic irradiation. Excellent. Missing panel.
Situation log updated.
Okay, let me get some new research chosen. Time to go to research the project.
Special project complete.
This proud report that can now be reclassified as an arid rather than barren planet. This grand experiment has greatly enriched the human sciences. Marvelous. It is slightly habitable to human life. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, continue to survey the system.
Research complete. System survey complete.
Alright, new research. Prove Improved reactor boosters or hyperdrive 2. We'll do that.
Construction complete.
Colony ship. We're going to... Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause it. Let me get them on their way to enter orbit. Nope. Let's go ahead and colonize it. We'll do Sirius Prime. Logical site has finished. Alright, upon finally launching down to the bottom of the crater, a mind-boggling discovery was made. Giant twisted shards of some hardened calcific organic material were found among the rubble. Thousands of them, some were a few meters across, some the size of an orbital shuttle. As astonishing as it sounded, it now seems clear that the shards are remnants of some enormous hatched egg based on the size and number of shell fragments. The egg must have been hundreds of meters across, deep in the bedrock of Sirius 4. Some tremendous creature hatched and then proceeded to dig its way up to the surface, trailing deadly radiation in its wake. If it could do this as a newborn, whatever it was, it's gone now, leaving no trace behind but pieces of eggshell and a yawning hole in the earth. Alright, so there's something out there that is probably going to kill us. It's good to know. Good to know. Alright, continue.
Research complete.
Your surveying. Alright. Ooh, synthetic crystal plant. I'm gonna do destroyers.
Anomaly found.
Yes, research the anomalies. All of them. All the anomalies. Underworld. A large mineral-rich asteroid collided at some point thousands of years ago. Must have been a major impact. An abundance of minerals cannot be found on the planet in the vicinity of the impact crater. Awesome.
Colonization in progress.
Perfect.
Anomaly found.
The
System
entire
survey complete.
surface of this small asteroid is covered in Orobot debris trapped in weak gravity field. All of it appears military in nature, and there are enough combat droids here to outfit several armies. Had they not be shattered beyond all repair. Probable ceramics.
Situation log updated.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead, pause it for a couple of seconds. So I'll be right back. Thank you for watching Stellaris here on my channel, where I play as the Kingdom of Sol. These episodes will continue to come out on a pretty regular basis. If you would like to be a science officer, an admiral, a general, or an explorer in this series, please let me know down in the comments, and please subscribe. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.